is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down and just be in this moment. Let that relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a whip. Make it so. In, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. 10 more. Pulling in, letting go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes breath hold from now on. Feel. Become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you are ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 3. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In with the relaxation, out with the stress. In, out, in, as you finish up the round. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize. If you liked this guided breathing session, we get more for you. We got a free app on our website. Download it. It's good stuff. Thanks for your time. Now wish you
Hey everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have a special yoga for actors practice. This is really great for anyone. I'll tell you why in the video. Just an opportunity to connect to your whole body, to your breath, and to something big so you can serve the world and have a voice with consciousness. Let's get started. Alrighty, my friends, let's begin standing, feet hip-width apart. We're going to start with feet hip-width apart and then toes pointing forward to really connect to the feet right away, because we're going to allow this awareness of the feet to travel all the way up through the body, slowly but surely throughout this little practice, because this is how we honor and recognize the body as a tool for storytelling, as an actor, as a performer, but also in any aspect of your life where you're getting up in front of people and communicating, whether that is at work or in some sort of activism or even communicating with your family. Having this awareness of your full body and the body language is awesome, and yoga is a great tool for that. So it's really not about the yoga poses today or ever, but especially today, it's really about creating an experience and cultivating this full body awareness. So toes pointing forward, feet hip-width apart. Then lift all 10 toes and feel all four corners of your feet really root to the ground. And then draw some energy up through the legs. You can release the toes down. And then travel past the hips. And then up through all four sides of the torso. And then all the way through the crown. Just notice where you're at today. And in my opinion, a smart actor, a smart performer, always takes a moment to really just notice where they are each day. So you have to really show up as you are so that you know what you need to do to tell your story, to transform, and to create, hopefully, a real experience. So kind of ignoring what's going on in your body and in your real life is, for me, not very helpful. Kind of checking in and going, okay, this is where I'm at today, showing up as I am. It's kind of a great place to start. And when you're ready, let's connect to the breath. Another very powerful tool as we squeeze the shoulders up to the ears and take a deep breath in. Then exhale, relax the shoulders down, deep breath out. So it's very simple, but we're using this little vinyasa here to connect and show up as we are. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze, 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 breathe in, and then exhale, let everything go. Relax the shoulders down. Keep this going, really feel your feet as you squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze and lift through all four sides of the torso, and then exhale, let it go. Now keep this going to the rhythm of your own breath, and see if you can find different flavors in each one. So one can really be soft and smooth. One can begin to integrate the neck. Maybe you shorten the tempo, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale, drop on the exhale. And then do one more wherever you are. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. And then exhale, release everything. Beautiful. Reach the fingertips around to interlace behind your tail. You're just going to draw the knuckles down and away here. So knuckles go down and away. We open up through the chest. Then you can play with whether you square off through the hands here to stretch the forearms, or if you slowly begin to bring the palms together. And as you're ready, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, open your throat. And And then exhale, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, throat back, open. And exhale, chin to chest. Fabulous, break free. You're gonna reach the fingertips all the way forward, and then up and back, and then just really drop the shoulders down into socket, just like you did before. Take a nice big full body stretch here, feel your feet on the ground. Think of the body as one moving part. And then on the exhale, we're gonna slowly tilt to one side, any side. You can grab the opposite wrist if you like. Breathing deep, just feeling that side body stretch. Inhale to come back up. And exhale, sending it to the opposite side. You can grab the opposite wrist if you like. Stretch. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, hands to heart. Keep lifting the sternum to the thumbs. You're going to close your eyes here or come to a soft gaze. You can look out just in front of you, and I'll use my voice to guide you here in this next beat. So really feel your hands together at your heart and start to deepen your breath. See if you can listen to a nice audible breath. For any performer, but particularly for actors, we really have to cultivate this relationship to something real so that you can play real. Right? And so my training in acting actually comes from a very physical form called Suzuki viewpoints, and both really invite us to connect to something real and something that's really present. So you're going to keep your hands at your heart here and just with the eyes closed, bring your awareness to the space between your navel and your spine. And oddly enough, we talk about the same thing in yoga. In yoga we call it Uddiyana Bandha. And it's a slight drawing in of the navel, in and up. We find this little lock or bandha here. And for today we'll just let it be an awareness. So an awareness in your center is what we'll call it. And then slowly lift the sternum up to the thumbs even more. Open your eyes, find one point to focus on. And from your center, so from the middle lifting up, imagine there's like a marionette cord right on your center. And it's just going to slowly lift you up, and you're going to come onto the tippy tip toes. You're going to press the feet, the toes down, and draw the navel in and up. And if you need to take your hands out for balance, you absolutely can. But otherwise, try to keep the palms together. And we're creating lots of length up and down the spinal cord. We're starting to breathe. And you can imagine these two little headlights in the front of the hip creases, not shining forward, but shining up. So lengthen your tailbone down. We're here for one more breath. Cycle in. Tuck the chin slightly as you breathe out. And then nice and slow, with control, lower it down. With control, nice and slow. Sweet. One more time. Inhale from your center. So practice drawing the navel in and up, and that's what slowly lifts you up. Hold on to your focal point out in front. And we lift, lift, lift. Again, hip creases shining up towards the sky. Finding length through the spine. Deep breath in. And exhale with control. Slow release down. Awesome. Okay, from here, we're going to take the feet wide now and turn the toes out. Heels are going to now be a little bit wider than your hips. You don't have to go super wide, but just a little bit wider than the hip width apart. And then again, think of those headlights on the hips, not going front, but all the way up. Whoa, yeah, all the way up, so that the tailbone's lengthening down. Hands come back to the heart, head over heart, heart over pelvis. So we're cultivating this full body awareness. We're just warming up, shaking off the day thus far so we can prepare for our work, for our craft. But we're also wanting to prep the body to have lots of spaciousness for breath so that we can speak, right, with the consciousness and with the powerful voice. So imagine you're leaning up against a wall here. So you're not going to let the butt go out and the heart go forward. You're going to keep the sternum lifted and the tailbone lengthening down. We're going to inhale in. And then exhale, bend the knees and just slowly from the middle, imagine this part just moving down. You're just going to slide into a little goddess pose or horse pose here. But again, make sure the pelvis stays right underneath you, so you may not go as low, maybe in time. And then just make sure that the knees aren't coming in. You're going to really press through all four corners of the feet and sit down nice and low. Connect to to your center. We start to light a little fire, or a little agni in the belly here. You can press the palms together, or if you need to take them out for more stability, then do it, but make it a choice, right? Yeah. So lean back a little more, breathe deep, and see if you can really calm the skin of the face. Marry a little ease, a little grace. One more breath here, you got this, maybe sink a little lower. And then with control, don't rush this, even if your legs are burning, as slow as you can go, rise up. Awesome. Keep your chin lifted, throat open. Without looking down, you're going to bring the feet together, without looking down. So my mentor is so wonderful, but he used to always say, see feelingly, right? This is for the actor. Like, you don't need to look with your eyes, you don't need to point to things with your eyes. You have eyes on the soles of your feet. Bring the feet together without looking. We're going to shift to one leg, any leg, and you're just going to interlace the fingertips and catch with one knee, squeeze up and in. And then exhale, take it back, nice quad stretch here, bring the opposite hand to your heart and breathe deep. And stay on that standing leg, squeeze that knee up towards your chest. And then take it back, quad stretch. And one more time, squeeze and lift. And quad stretch. Next time you're in a quad stretch, stay here. You're going to slowly flip the hand to the arch of the foot. And just play here, squeezing into the midline, little dancer variation. You can also go through a little tree pose here. I want you to keep a nice, calm, audible breath going here. And again, we're just organizing brain and body here with the balancing pose. Uniting the two. It's going to help us when we work, when we play. Take a couple breaths playing here, dancer pose. And we'll slowly release. You'll come back to center. Don't look down. See feelingly, eyes on the soles of your feet. Get head over heart, heart over pelvis, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Nice and easy. Interlace the fingertips, catch your knee. And then take it back. Nice quad stretch here. Hand comes to the heart, breathe. Tuck your pelvis underneath you, stand up nice and tall. Sweet, interlace the fingertips, come through center, squeeze and lift. And back to the quad stretch. Squeeze inner thighs to the midline. And squeeze and lift. And quad stretch. Excuse me, and then squeeze and lift. Let's just do it one more time. Because usually the second side is only not a stable one. And then as you're ready, you'll flip that hand to the arch of the foot. And just play with a little dancer pose. Really not about the pose today or ever, but just really organizing brain and body to unite. So you kick the foot out, maybe take the opposite hand forward. See if you can keep this awareness through the neck. And if you fall, it's a kind of a great check-in as well, right? So there are no mistakes, right? As you're ready, release. Squeeze that knee up and in, and then let everything go. Rotate the ankles, one and then the other. And the wrists, one and then the other. Let any stress or tension that you've been carrying with you go here so that you can create spaciousness to work. You're going to come to the, I guess you may not be on any other ones. You're going to come to the top. Never mind. But without looking, we're going to bring the feet together one more. Big inhale to reach for the sky. Think of this as one moving part. So press your feet into the earth, reach your hands to the sky, and it's just like one moving part, not a bunch of disjointed parts here, but one moving part. Reach, really maximize the stretch. And then exhale, rain everything down, forward fold, all the way down to the earth. Bend your knees generously. Take a couple breaths here to shake the head loose, maybe clasp the elbows, rock gently side to side. Then release the arms, take a deep breath in, pressing so firmly into the core of the earth that you stack up through the spine because energy is just reverberating up through your feet. And the awareness of the full body is starting to expand, and you might even start to feel a little joy, a little gratitude, or just become more present with what is. Without looking, bring the feet together, really together. And once again, we'll inhale and reach for the sky. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And here we go. Keep the heart lifted, draw the navel in and up, try to move from your center. We'll slowly begin to come up onto the tippy-tip toes. You can hold onto your focal point out in front. Squeeze legs together and then exhale, lower down. Now consider your audience. So yoga's really about the inner ecosystem, but for today, really, close your eyes or soften your gaze and see every fingertip. So there's either energy there or softness as you lower down. And then one more time. Sending awareness through every finger as you lift up. And then lower down. And then release the arms and feel the blood flow opposite direction. Amazing, getting a healthy flow of energy going. Without looking down, widen the legs, toes are going to turn out once again. Hands come to the heart. We inhale and lean back. Exhale, bend the knees. One last time, we come into this goddess pose or this horse pose. This time, you can take one hand into a fist and one hand over for a little resistance. And we're going to get down nice and low, okay? So get your center really underneath you. Your bum's going to kind of hug in towards the midline too. We breathe deep. And just notice what comes up. And we're going to sink down even lower. And if you're practicing a monologue or a speech, this is a really great place to practice your lines because the body is actually having a real experience. Think upward lift through the front. Think grounding through the back. We're here for a couple more breaths. You got this. Do not give up. Stick with me. Lengthen through the crown. Breathe deep. Sink a little lower. And sink a little lower. Last time, you got this. Now with control, slowly rise up. Press into the feet. Feel that power of the foot to earth connection. In yoga, we call it Pada Bandha. Beautiful. And then release the arms when the legs straighten and interlace them behind. This time, opposite thumb on top, so the weird one. So again, we're connecting to the brain in a different way now. And then we open the chest. Squaring through the wrists or bringing the palms together. And without looking, bring the feet together, nice and slow, till look down. Alright, last beat here, so stand up nice and tall. When you're ready, drop the chin to the chest. And here we go, lift the heart, open the throat, and lift the chin. One more time, drop the chin to the chest, feel that great stretch in the back of the neck. And when you're ready, shoulders back, lift the heart, open the throat, and lift the chin. Fabulous, break free. Take a second here to just open the mouth really wide. And then close. Using the breath, open the mouth really wide. And exhale and close. And one more time, open. As big as you can, as wide as you can. And close. Maybe a little more, see that tip. Bring the palms together, think the third eye. Stand up nice and tall. And repeat these mantras quietly to yourself. I can. I choose.